Afternoon today with Liam Bailey. I, of course, am Liam Bailey. Today's guest is Hannah. Woo! Okay, how you doing?
I am doing good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. Yep.
That is
What about
good.
you?
So, what made you join RU?
That's an interesting question because I was not planning on, and then some friends of mine were, and they were like, you know what, you should just try out. And I'm like, I don't even know what this thing is. I've never even heard of it. And then I was like, okay, and I somehow got roped into it, and I tried out, and I made it. And it was kind of crazy, and I'm like, wow, that has to be God because I had no idea what I was doing.
I feel a bit similar in that I didn't dance good when I first joined, you know? So I felt like, how did I get on this team?
Yeah,
Now I'm not saying that you
that's fair.
don't dance good. That's not what I'm saying.
Well, I don't, and I didn't, but
I'm not saying it.
I tried.
And that's what's important.
Mm-hmm.
So did these friends that roped you into this, did they join the team?
They did. Yep.
Okay. Okay, cool. I think one time some people convinced one person to try and join. I forget who this was, but they didn't end up joining the team or something like that. Or they just convinced the person to join and just kind of left them on their own. I
Oh no.
think my memory's a bit blurry on that. That could be me being not remembering well. Okay. So what have you learned throughout this has been an interesting year. But what have you learned through RU? Like what has God taught you through RU this past year?
Um, I don't know. I think I've just gotten a lot closer with him. I think I was struggling quite a bit, and then guys came along, and it was really awesome. And we had these small groups, right? And my leader, she was really awesome. It was super cool doing Bible study with her. So I think I really improved my relationship with God through that.
That's great. Who if you want to say, who is your small group leader?
That was Ellie.
Ah, she's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay.
Hmm.
So, do you enjoy dance at all? That's a weird way to say that question, but let's go with it.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
At all.
like,
Yeah.
like just completely. Do you like dance like at all?
Like
Like, is it okay? So you do enjoy dance?
just like a little bit. Oh,
Just a little bit.
yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's good. Seeing as the team's a bit kind of dance focused. I mean, this year's been a bit different with things, but I mean, we're having these kind of team interviews on video format, which we never did before. So
Yeah.
that's
There's
something
been some
new.
crazy things this year.
Yeah, this year's been very hectic. What has God taught you through the just in general, not while on RU, just in general throughout the past? Let's say 5 years.
That's a span of time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can even remember from that back.
Well,
But
then we can narrow it down to just the past 2 years, since those have been the most hectic.
that's true. That's fair. Um, hmm, wow, a lot's happened.
Yeah, right?
It's kind of crazy to think about that. I think like I've just been able to connect with other people a lot more and help some other people through things like camps and teaching little kids. I've had some interesting experiences with a little kid friend that I have that I used to babysit actually. And she came to a Bible camp that I go to, and she was really struggling because she didn't believe in God. And she was only like 7 years old. And I'm like, wow, it's just crazy to think. And then I think she actually came to have a good connection with God throughout the camp, and that it was just cool to watch.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. It's Did you grow up in a Christian family?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I did as well. So it's weird to think that some people didn't grow up with that, you know?
It was interesting to watch to see.
Yeah. I feel like new converts are always more hyped up, you know? They're always
More
raring to
enthusiastic.
go. Once they yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So so you didn't know much of anything before joining RU, right?
No, I
No.
had
Okay.
zero experience. I didn't even know what RP was.
What it stood for or anything.
Nope,
No.
I did
No.
not know that.
Okay. So so you haven't seen any of our shows. You haven't watched a performance or anything. That
Nope.
is fantastic. Just so you know. Just so you know. Because a lot of people before joining, they watched one of our shows. So this is a rare opportunity.
Oh boy.
So that'll be fun. Hopefully, like if you do come back next year or maybe sometime in the future, if you do have the opportunity to watch one of our shows, we do actually have a Vimeo account that has a bunch of our shows on them. So if you ever are
cool.
curious,
Hit that up.
we have a Vimeo.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have a particular favorite style of dance to do?
Um, this might be interesting, but you break dancing?
Break dancing?
Yeah. No, not. Did you say break dancing?
Yeah.
No, like Hebrew.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't, the internet cut out before the he, so I heard. Anyways, yeah. Okay. Hebrew dancing. I haven't heard that answer before. What is that?
It's it's hard to describe, but I kind of grew up with that. We had friends who did that, and like it's just for fun. I just know some dances, and we would do it at like weddings and stuff, and bat mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs, and it's really cool. And it's like a super pumped up, crazy kind of style.
Wow. I I don't think I've ever heard of that before. I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds interesting.
Do
I
it.
have to look that up.
Awesome.
I will after this though, not right now.
Something you did.
That would be
There
weird.
you
It'd be weird if I
go.
just stopped the meeting right now and then just looked for it, you know.
Just like, all right, gotta take a break.
Yeah.
What's up now?
We'll come back to this in like 5 days.
Yeah. Doing
Okay.
some deep searching there.
Yeah, we gotta deep dive into things, you know. Get stuck in a rabbit hole.
Apparently.
So, what is a favorite hobby of yours? Hobby. I want to make sure I say that right. Hobby.
That's good because like it was so I can understand at least the last part. Perfect. Um, Probably horseback riding. I don't know.
Horseback.
I also like playing guitar.
You sound like you play guitar. I don't know what that means, but you sound like you play
Probably 'cause my
guitar.
voice.
Is it the lower register? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. That's what I would guess, to be honest, but
I don't know. I don't know. You just Well, those are both interesting. And music would help you with dance, having that kind of experience,
yeah, a little bit.
especially when trying
Yeah.
to hear for beats and things.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I also play the drums a little bit.
You play the drums too?
Just a little bit, like very, very, very below beginner below. Like
Who cares about that? Drums are so fun, and you have to move your entire body, and it's very hard and tricky and weird, but it's fun. But it's fun.
It is super fun, which is why I like doing it. So
I play drums. If you didn't know, it's
Well, I mean, if I didn't know, I think I would have figured it out by now,
yeah.
Excitement there.
Just like, wow, this person really likes talking about drums. They probably don't play them though. They're just mentioning that for no reason.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. Now, you don't have to answer this one if you don't want to, but as people might be watching you in some of our videos or might be watching some of the RU's other dance videos or whatnot, is there anything you'd like to say to them to maybe encourage them or, I don't know, help them? They might be struggling with something.
Say to who?
The people that might be watching some of our stuff.
Oh, boy.
Again, you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I can, because I'm not sure if I can think of anything right now. Like I don't know, encouragement. Like spewing encouragement.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Because I don't know the reason people watch these videos. Like yeah.
That is okay. I want to make sure that's out there, that it's okay not to answer some of my questions. Because, you go on one of these and then people ask you questions and you feel like you have to answer some of the questions, but you don't have to. So, especially that one, because that one's tricky, especially if you're trying to think of something off the top of your head. So
yeah, just give me like a half an hour. You just sit there in silence for like half an hour, then we're good, right?
Yeah.
I'll probably think of something that.
Okay. So, last question. We all know that dogs are superior to cats in the cats versus dogs debate. But what do you think about frogs? Are they good or gross?
My 5-year-old self would say they are amazing. I love frogs. My now self would say they are gross.
Well, you had a good start there. And then you said they were gross. And that's not even close to the right answer. So unfortunately, you got it wrong. Another person got it wrong. Oh, well.
So 5-year-old self, that person's on the right road, but now.
Yeah, they're on the right road. Not quite the right answer, but they're on the right path. Yeah. So have you enjoyed your time being on the show?
I have, yeah. Pretty chill, pretty dope.
That is good. And we got a more relaxed setting with it being over Zoom.
That is true. It's very, I'm relaxing in a nice comfy chair. Like it's good. Life is good.
It looks like a comfy chair. I got this I don't know, plywood chair that I'm sitting on. It's like shaped wood or whatever. I don't know. It's not comfy. I can tell you that.
Well,
wish I had a cushion.
That sucks, yeah.
Anyways.
I'll just sit here, judging in my nice comfy chair.
Yeah. I'm so jealous right now. I'm just gonna I'm boiling with rage.
I'm not judging. No judging. There's definitely not any judging happening.
Yeah. All right. So this is Liam Bailey signing off for the afternoon today. If you want to see some of our other stuff, make sure you hit subscribe and ring that bell to stay notified when we post next. Be sure to check out our different playlists and some of our other videos. And hey, why not leave a like or a comment down below? And as always, bye-bye!